It's just like a wheel of decapitated body parts, and you're like,
body parts. Well, I was thinking about it. Like, if you got the femur, you could probably, use that as your axle, and then if you smooth out the skulls a little bit, there are your wheels, right?
yeah. Well, if any science from Rick and Morty is accurate, you can become a pickle, construct a cockroach into a body. So I don't see why body parts couldn't be turned into a car. Just saying.
I mean, sure. Oh my gosh, we're just riding my wagon of bones.
My bone wagon. So many connotations.
My bone wagon. Ooh.
Oh, does it have hydraulics though? And we're live with that. Hello, everyone. How are your bone wagons doing?
Oh.
Wow, that sounds weird.
I like it. Bone wagon. Yeah.
It's your bone wagon. I'm gonna roll these bones on y'all later. See if I keep rolling like that. Anyways, welcome one, welcome all. We are the In Crowd, a homebrew 5e D&D world exploring Shattercrest. Gamer Shark, thank you for the bits, sir.
Starting strong.
Starting strong with them bones, chucking some bones at us.
All right.
So yeah, we're with Lady Death Squad, and I don't think anybody would go out of their way to contradict how they roll their bones. Am I right, ladies? Because you're a bunch of straight badasses.
Don't be an asshole about it. That's all I gotta say.
There it is. There it is.
And speaking of that, you guys are all 4th level now. So
that's right. We boned up.
Badassery. Mm-hmm.
Fuck yes, bring it on.
I'm gonna bring it on because I found a tie. I went out and I did it, and I bought one. So if you want to activate the tie thing, is that still a thing? I don't know. Maybe I'll search it. Tight.
I was all excited when ties became buttons. Like, I was ready.
Are you ready for the buttons? Oh man. Well, maybe we'll have a tie headband, and then the buttons will come off from there. I don't know.
So what I'm hearing is you need another glass of wine. Yeah.
That's it. You start pounding me with Chardonnay until the tie becomes a headband.
The tie is blood red, and I'm very attracted to the blood red tie.
Oh, dude, and there's like a snake on it. It's hard to see, but there's like this whole snake pattern on it, and and I have some snake tattoos as well. Anyways, if you're into dead-tastic jokes, you should get on our TikTok. I was rolling on the last one with what kind of money do liches use? So go to TikTok and get the answer for that. And check out our new beautiful art from Bulletproof Studios.
It's so good.
They rocked it. So yeah, the only way to do that is if you click and follow, get in here. Are you in to the In Crowd? See what I did? Dad jokes, they just keep coming. So now let's check out our amazing and stunning, hilarious, beautiful cast. Jewel, let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Megan Rippey. I'm playing Jewel. Thank you so much for having me, and I hope I get to kill a lot of souls today.
Nice.
For sure.
I'm itching. Oh yeah, I guess I should say you can find me at Janky Glamour. That's my handle. Janky Glamour. That is Janky Glamour. And you can find me on Instagram and also another site that shall not be named because it is unsuitable for children. But maybe I'll see you there.
I really liked exclusive propellers. That was a great.
Love it. Solo windmills.
I like that one too because I love Holland. I just love it.
I love Holland.
Cute. I love Holland. They're nostalgic to me.
And the chocolates.
And the clogging. Clogging or just clogs?
Oh, I mean all of it. Also, they have the stroopwafels. You know what I mean? The
Stroopwafel, yes, so
So fucking
good.
good. You can get those at your local World Market. Oh shit!
Hey!
Oh,
Welcome,
hey!
welcome one, welcome all. We are the
We
In
were-
Crowd. We are just getting rolling, and we're Adelaide. Introduce yourself.
Absolutely. Hi. I am Adelaide Ashworth, a librarian and half-dragon pyromancer. In my personal life, I go by Helen Roundhill, but don't tell anyone. You can find me at HE Roundhill on Instagram, and you can check out my podcast, Tea Time with Death and Pestilence. We're in the middle of our arc on malaria right now. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
malaria
wait.
arc.
Malaria arc. Oh, well, we're let's see. Last episode we talked about the evolution of the malaria parasite. Next episode we're going to talk about how it has irrevocably changed history. Hello, I'm a nerd. But actually, we are currently looking for guests to be on this podcast. So if you want to tell us about a horrible disease and or like terrible injury you had, I mean, email me, I guess, at teatimewithdeath@gmail.com.
Tea time with death.
Mm-hmm.
Tea Time with Death. Well, I mean,
Can you
speaking of
believe
Tea
that
Time
that
with
was
Death,
like actually
I can't believe
An
you.
option?
I can't believe you snagged that. Yeah.
Right?
Tea time with death. Wow.
I feel like Lady
That's
Death Squad
amazing.
is like a really good, just confluence, right?
It really like when Casey contacted me for this, I was just like, you don't understand how much I base my life around tea and death. it's a lot.
That's amazing. Well, let's roll those credits and get to some tea and death. It is one of those hard to wake up mornings. A long and sad groan morning. One where the light coming in through the windows just instantly gives you a headache. Adelaide, as you look around, it's hard for you to recognize your own room back in the Mark. There's a pile of unfamiliar books on your bed. There's a large harp leaning against the far wall. Jewel is across the room, passed out on the table with a slightly familiar girl asleep next to her, both in various states of wearing clothes. And all of this is very off-putting because you have no memory of what happened last night.
Right. The most concerning part of that, though, is the unfamiliar books. I'm gonna start going through them and looking at the nameplates, see if they're library books, if somebody checked them out before me. Did I steal from the library?
They are from your library,
Okay.
and it is definitely properly checked out, but you know
So I
that
didn't
the
get too
library
crazy
is
last
not
night.
open.
Ah, so I did get too crazy last night. Gotcha. Did we party at the library? Is this in my mind, it seems unlikely to me that Jewel would be passed out on the table in my room if I had not dragged Jewel and her compatriot along with me for the whole of the night. I feel like at some point they would have just gone to like Jewel's room. So now I'm wondering.
Well, you guys all kind of bunk up together. You don't really have individual rooms.
And Jewel sleeps on the table?
No. See, there's a bed.
Oh. Jewel's adventurous, I see.
You see one of the books on your bed is a sketchbook, and just like what was that? a long time ago when you were making various sketches. You see you've once again made various sketches of certain activities that might have transpired.
And the thing is, either I got the perspective wrong, or Jewel is extremely flexible.
Not wrong.
As you're shuffling around, you hear a groan and someone move on your bed. And you realize you're not alone in that bed.
My God.
Good. I'm gonna lift covers, check, see if I am dressed.
You do you want to be dressed?
I kind of think it would be funnier if I was.
Sure, you can totally be dressed. I mean, it was your rager. I'll let you own your clothing situation.
That's a little disappointing, actually.
As you lift up the sheet, you find a very comely dwarf in your bed. He has like one of those soul patches, and he's totally bald on top, and he is definitely down to a loincloth.
Follow-up question, was he bald at the beginning of the night, or did we just rub all that off?
Oh, you'll have to talk to that guy about it.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna, before I wake anyone up, assuming that everybody is in the same condition that I am, I'm gonna go down and get a tray of waters, because hydration is important, and yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be apologizing to people.
You kick your feet out over the bed, and you stand up, and you just are just so dizzy and out of sorts, and it is such a trial to get vertical, but you do, and you're like, water, this is good, I think. And as you're walking, you notice like all of this dust and stuff getting kicked up, and it's very black and very powdery, and it seems to be coated all over the room.
Okay, so we have a couple of options. Either my little dwarven friend here works in a coal mine, or I lit something on fire.
It's not soot. It's definitely not soot. Would you like to do an investigation check?
I would love to. I would love to do that. I see when I leveled up my investigation didn't get better. But we're okay, it's an 18.
Oh, okay. You pick it up and you just kind of like rub it and taste a little, and you're like, that is black lotus. That is some pure cut black lotus.
How did we get our hands on this much black lotus, first of all? Second of all, I'm making a note to like also grab a tiny brush and a little bag so I can start collecting it off of surfaces.
Question, does your outfit have sleeves?
Yes.
Okay, so when you reach down to get the soot, one of your sleeves kind of comes back a little, and you find a tattoo on the inside of your wrist. It looks kind of like a Black Widow's hourglass, and it's black on one side and white on the other.
That is, I mean, kind of rad. Little disconcerting. It's a little like an infinity sign or a M if you put it the wrong way. Okay. Great, wonderful. All right, so now my list of things to do, like put moisturizer on this thing, is getting longer. So we've got glass of water, we have moisturize the tattoo, we have collect all the precious black lotus off of any surface that will let me take it back. We have double checked to see if any of those sketches are worth like selling. Just saying. I'm pretty sure that there are schools of anatomy that would be very interested to see what the human body is capable of.
Inquiring minds might be interested, but you don't know. All right,
man.
so you go to the door to open it up to go downstairs, and you hear this knocking right when you're about to open it.
Okay. This is better be somebody telling me that they have puppies. Please. Or it's just the pounding in my head and no puppies. Please be puppies. And I open the door.
And standing before you is someone that you recognize instantly, and your heart flutters a little as you see from the ship Kiowa, the ship's engineer, architect, carpenter, all around.
Yeah, we like that dude.
Oh,
And surgeon.
Okay. I'm gonna shut the door very quickly behind me and be very coy.
Oh!
Like I'm gonna step out of the room, but I'm gonna shut the door behind me because.
Oh, you
I'm
slip
still,
out.
yeah.
You're not slamming it on.
No, absolutely not. But I am trying to preserve my shreds of dignity because if I remember correctly, Kiowa is a little shy.
I am back. You can see.
That. Yeah, hi.
And I brought you. I made this for you. And Kiowa gestures to a massive bookshelf. It's like 6 feet by 4 feet. Very beautifully, ornately carved. Heavy wood, solid wood, bookshelf. And she just like totally sorry, Kyo's a woman, my bad, and she just is very proud, and she's like rubbing it with a little oilcloth where maybe her hands were carrying it up the stairs up to your room.
Kiowa, I cannot begin to thank you for this beautiful piece. But you know, the only thing I really wanted was you.
Oh, well, you know, I couldn't have just shown up with nothing. It's not in my nature. Can I help you line it against a wall or something?
You know, yeah, so this state of my abode at the moment is rather, there have been some renovations. I would hate for you to think any less of me for the current mess that I have found myself in making. How about breakfast?
Jewel, make a dexterity save at disadvantage, please.
Oh no.
A dexterity save. And then with disadvantage?
So you roll it twice and take the lowest
okay,
one.
Okay. Because because that was a really, really good one. Okay, that's still good. 25.
Oh damn.
That's with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Okay, so you wake up and you fall off the table that you were sleeping on, and just like with cat-like reflexes, just thunk, land on the ground and manage not to like tip over the table or bust your head on a chair or like break the glass out of the window or just like all this stuff. And like this cloud of Black Lotus just like goes up into your face in your landing. And oh shit, Kyoa with like expert precision and goes, "What was that?"
Oh no!
That was a 20. I was like,
Oh my
"There's
God.
no way
Nat
Kyo's gonna
20?
hear that." That was a nat 20 perception check.
Oh my god!
Wait, can I
Oh
Can
my
I-
god!
can I interject a meanwhile, like as she's landing?
Sure.
Okay, so she lands with cat-like reflexes, and then also cat-like, looks around like taking everything in. Sees the chick, which I assume is the hot chick that had the Black Lotus, but I was kind of like,
Her name is Grace.
great.
Yes.
I mean,
Grace
names. Who needs? But I'm like, oh yeah, this Grace chick, and I'm like, oh, like searching my memory. Did I get laid? And so she just like sniffed the air, and I want to do an investigation check on my
Does it smell like one of those nights?
the ability of my nostrils to detect my my fluids in the air.
Do it. Investigation roll or perception check.
Okay.
I mean, you could just look at the sketchbook. It's all
Ew.
there.
Okay, I'm supposed to do investigation. This is like a replay.
What did you get?
Oh,
A 0. Oh my god.
no.
So you just
How?
like get all of this like Black Lotus in your face, and you're suddenly like, woo! Woo! Who cares about whatever? I feel great.
The past is in the past.
That was lovely. Thank you for allowing that moment.
Oh, of course. I will just like let you understand your own body and sort of like the after effects of it, where you're like, oh, Jewel got some.
Yeah,
Jewel got some fooling around last night. Absolutely. And you actually see Flamby's sketchbook open on the floor where she just kind of like threw it. And you see all these other new positions, new sketches. And you're like, oh, nice.
We're gonna have to name those later, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Flamby will help me write a Kama Sutra book.
There we go. I think, okay, all right. Yes, absolutely. The Flamby and Jewel Kama Sutra. I feel
my
like
God.
chat should be allowed to name a position though, instead of an NPC.
Oh,
I feel
we got a
like if they
toasty, by the
redeem
way.
that-
I think
Oh.
we got a toasty. So here's to Lady Deathcom Sutra. To the petite death of the ladies.
Lady the Little Death.
Thank
Little Death
you.
of the Ladies, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Thank you,
okay.
Andy.
The flying jester.
It's kind of like the spinner, except anyway.
Alright. So Kioa is like, who's in there?
Oh, look, I didn't.
I'm a surgeon if somebody's hurt. You know.
Yes, I recall Dexter's fingers.
She like is like in,
mhm.
really good with
Just
my
polishing
hands.
that wood. Yeah.
Mm.
Look, I didn't. Here's the thing. I didn't
Can
want.
hold a lot of books on these shelves.
Oh.
Sturdy.
And they're just so beautifully proportioned. I can already tell I'm gonna put biographies right here. And anyway,
right.
yeah, no, I
Kyoto
didn't want to
starts to let herself in.
But I didn't want to throw Jewel under the bus, but Jewel had kind of a crazy night last night.
What? Kioa opens. Make a deception check first of all.
Okay. Look, I'm not trying to lose. Uh, 17.
No. Okay. Kyoa looks at you funny, but is like, well, she's crazy, so, I get it. And she opens the door. She's like, all right, but let's get this bookcase in here so we can go get breakfast. And she looks at the room and is like, holy mother of the ocean! By Shadow Crest, massive teats! This is... What happened here? And then she sees this dwarf rise up from your bed. And her face kind of is like, oh.
For what it's worth, I was fully clothed when I woke up this morning.
Well...
And we haven't really talked about exclusivity yet, but if that's a conversation you would like to have, I'm sure we could absolutely do that over breakfast somewhere away from right here.
I should go. Did Mama find you last night? She came in with us. Well, I'm sure she did. Well,
I would love
I'll be
to
at the
sit
docks.
Okay.
And she just is like super crestfallen. We'll talk later. Just a bookshelf. And she leaves, dragging her feet.
I'm not sure that even that beautifully built bookshelf is going to be able to bear the weight of the guilt I have.
And yeah, let's give that dwarf a name. What? Cloisterous. This is going in canon. Cloisterous. McPhallic face? McPhallus face of the McPhallus face family.
So I guess we know what his nose looks like.
It's a nice trimmed nose there. Hey, hello. I am Cloisterous McPhallus face, he says, and finds his harp, strums a pretty sweet little like chord, and is like, oh, it's safe. And then he falls right back to sleep.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
You see that Jewel is awake now.
Hi, good morning. How are you today? Do you remember what we got into last night? Or what got into us?
Well, did you see these sketches?
I did. I did. I made
Wait,
those
did you
sketches,
draw these?
So
You
I did, yeah.
You're such a beautifully accurate artist.
Thank you. Well,
I've
we
never
have.
looked so good in my life. I want to buy these.
Honestly, I disagree. You look this good every day.
Oh my!
But oof. I mean, first, I gotta plug the library. We have so many wonderful programs where they teach you skills. So that's, where that comes from. But
Well, these have got to be really, really like valuable.
I in that nobody's ever seen anything like it before. Absolutely.
Yeah. We make this into like like a teaching book.
Yeah. I think that, yeah. Like a teaching book.
Yeah.
Like, do you really think that we could teach somebody to do what you do, though?
I mean, I'm just saying, maybe we're not going to be slinging knives forever. We got to have a backup plan.
Like a retirement plan? Your retirement plan is that we teach people how to have sex?
Why not? You know that Black Lotus shit, that is just like, it gets in your whole soul and makes you feel creative and like the world is your oyster, man. This is awesome. So unlimited.
And speaking of the world being our oyster, I do feel like I was eating oysters all last night.
Oh, I definitely was.
Oh, good Lord.
Sure.
Oh.
There is a certain something in the air. Goodness.
Gamer Shark, thank you for the bits. Oh my god. Jewel, you notice on your wrist the exact same tattoo that Flamby had found on her wrist. In her right wrist, Black Widow.
Do you?
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
Oh my god, twins! What did we do?
Jewel, I need you to make a Constitution save, please.
Constitution save coming right up. 5.
Oh,
Oh,
whatever
no.
you just inhaled, it suddenly just wears off, and you're like, all of whatever you did last night suddenly comes crashing in, and the light is too bright, everyone is too loud, you feel super queasy. You're not gonna throw up, but you're like, oh god, this it totally is overwhelming you right now.
Ooh. You know, maybe I kind of overdid it a little.
Yeah, I think maybe some choices were made last night that perhaps were not might fall under the realm of irrevocable.
Because what does it mean?
Does it mean anything to you? It doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
Flamby, as you look at it, you notice that the tattoo has grown a little into the light side. The blackness has sort of filled in, almost like an hourglass filling from one side into another.
It's
but
kind of
ever so
crazy
slightly.
Because 10 minutes ago, mine looked a little bit different. I think.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
This is gonna sound crazy. Like time is passing on my wrist.
Also, you notice that it doesn't hurt at all. There's no like little crust or blood wash away. It just feels like your normal skin. And then you hear a knock on the door, and you see a very well-dressed but very brutish looking individual. And he's like, hello, I see we have found our mark. Now, how are we looking? Because the party is going and it needs to continue, and we need what you're supposed to get. And he winks at, he's like,
yeah, that thing that we were supposed to get. That, we are on a lot of errands right now. Can you just really quickly, just that thing we were supposed to get, amongst all of the other things that we definitely got, do you have a receipt?
well, where's the spear?
Oh, the spear. The spear. The spear.
Make a deception check. the spear.
I'm just gonna keep saying it until it makes sense. 13.
Let's see. Okay, he's like, yeah, you know, the spear to trade, to get, you know, the good tasty bits that keeps the party going.
Uh-huh.
The party's still going. Crack of dawn, party's still going.
We got the good tasty bits last night. So okay, so just, you know, to the way that business works. We get a spear that we give to you that you then trade for the good tasty bits.
Yeah, Jewel, right? We were cutting on the deck of the yacht. Oh, my lovely. And he goes over and he wants to give you like a little dancing twirl around. Do you want to do it, or are you gonna try and avoid him?
I think I'd like to try to do a swift catty cat like move.
A what?
Like
Like it.
one of like kind of the duck and avoid. The slink.
The slink.
All right, go ahead.
The if you touch my ears, I will kill you, and I'm not in a mood to kill you today, move.
Yeah.
No one loosens the lobes.
I think like
Jesus, thank you for the bits.
Thank you, Jesus.
I want to do something fancy.
All right, make a dexterity check, please.
Dexterity, okay. Okay, we have 7.
Okay, he comes over and he just like, whatever it is that you're trying to do to him is like, ooh, it's an offer. And he just like takes your hand and he gives you this like actually really nice pirouette sort of ballroom spin.
Which I imagine.
But now
feels great.
I need you to make another Constitution save.
Yeah. I saw that coming. I saw that. Oh, hello. Okay, 18.
I'm going to surreptitiously like take a couple of steps away. Yeah.
All right, he spins you around, but it was so expertly done, and you're like, this cat still got claws. Nothing's coming out. and you take it like a champ. He's like, all right, well, maybe we should go see the boss back at the yacht. She should be able to clear everything back up, right? Come on now, pop.
The boss. Good.
And he just starts jauntily walking out of the room, and he's like, cha.
Can I refer to my notebook, which historically I've always kept on me, to see if I put any notes in it last night?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Is that an investigation? Or
Yes.
yeah.
Investigation check.
Great. That's an 8.
All right. Well, it's pretty easy to see where you started last and then where you are now, and it's mostly just like tons of sexual positions with Jewel and Grace, and then a whole bunch of like question marks and like the letter M, and you're just like question mark M, like and then little questions and notations to yourself where like arm going under leg with head, like why, and just like anatomical questions.
Is this possible if your leg cannot turn 180 degrees behind you? Must investigate later. Okay.
Come on now.
So,
I'm sure Mama wants to see you
Good.
too.
Oh, Mama.
Mama!
Okay.
Yes! Good!
Yeah, clarity sounds great, pal. Let's go.
All right, so you guys follow him. It's another bleary morning at the docks. Jewel, the sound of slashing waters and fishy smell makes your head spin. But you keep pace with a well-dressed thug, and you find yourselves walking up the plank of a beautiful yacht. Musicians are on the poop deck playing a rowdy tune while a bunch of folk dance in party attire, and it's evident that they've been going hard through the night. Some of them, as you're walking through the crowd, are cheersing at you in like a very familiar way. They're like, "Ah, Jewel Flamby, woo! Do the fire!" They lead you. He leads you into the main galley, and there you see a beautiful, shadowy-skinned elf with bright clover green hair. And she's behind the bar, pouring out a cocktail shaker over a line of fancy glasses. She holds up a finger to her goon to wait as she deftly finishes the cups and cuts off some twists and places the lemon twist into each cocktail. And then she claps her hands in completion. She's like, "Huzzah! Drink up, my sexy little cheeses. Grab them and clear the bar for my darlings here." And then folk like grab their drinks and exit. And she sets down 2 fresh cocktail glasses and asks with a smirk, "What do you want to drink while you tell me what's going down with all my Black Lotus?" And chat, I would love your help. Give me a cheese and a verb.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
This is gonna be good.
Chat, I need a cheese and a verb.
Okay. Is that a cheese?
Is Velveeta a cheese? Are we Velvet or
Is Velveeta actually a food product? Gorgonzola.
All right.
Gorgon.
Gorgonzola slip at your service, she says.
I love it.
Oh, good. Yes, Molly. Here for it. All right. Yeah, I could. I could really use. Anything you have that can cure a hangover?
Oh, I got old Gorgonzola. Didn't become the boss because we didn't know how to cure hangovers.
Amazing.
And you, my bejeweled jewel?
Oh, yes. I will also, sorry. I head's jumbly, one of the hangover dog hair things.
All right. I know the clock is ticking, so we'll be quick. I just want to see how things are coming along. I see you've already traded the spear. We just need the goods, right? And she starts whipping up the cocktails. I don't want anything bad to happen to Mama. You guys made some fucked up promises, I'll tell you what.
Oh, yes. That just doesn't sound like us, really. You sure was us?
Oh, wait,
well-
you said time is running out. And then
Yeah, you got...
Jewel looks at Flamby like, wink, wink, really weird. Winks, bad winks.
Do you have something in your eye? Do you
No.
need help? Can I? Oh. Oh, yeah.
So
it's
when
time.
can we be expecting the goods? And she finishes the cocktails. Let's see how she does. Oh, she puts these 2 gorgeous red cocktails filled with ice, and there's like a celery straw in it with some delicious red salt around the rim. Drink that up, and then go get my stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all happening. It's in the works. So what happens again? Can you remind me what happens when the time runs out?
This was the most fucked up shit I've ever heard. So, you made an oath on the oath spear. And, if you don't complete the oath, then someone has to die. And so Mama was like so proud of you. She was like, my girls can do anything. And she was like, and can each of you just describe the most like fucked up way you can murder somebody?
Oh God.
Oh. Well.
Filleting them down the center and peeling back their skin so that all of their organs are exposed but still functioning, and then one by one just puncturing them with little pins.
Now, I was gonna go along a similar route, actually, of cutting off their hands and then degloving them and putting their skin over your hands like gloves, and then choking them so that you're killing them with their own hands.
God. Oh my God. You both get inspiration for those horrendous ways to murder someone. Oh my God. She's like, yeah, that's essentially what, Mama said. You guys took the oath spear, and you said that, you'll complete the trade and bring the Black Lotus, or else you're going to fillet Mama, chop off her hands, and then strangle her to death while you puncture needles into every single one of her small organs. And everybody was like, wow! Like, what creativity! These women of Lady Death Squad, my goodness! Do not fuck with these ladies. So I just want to make sure that, we're all good on the time.
And how much time is left? Pray tell.
Well, show me your wrist. Gamer Shark, thank you for the bits. She's like, oh yeah, you have hours. You have till this evening. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
We could do anything in hours.
Well, and you obviously already made the trade.
Do some things 4 hours, so.
Because the spear, where's the spear? Who'd you trade with? Old Gorgonzola's slip always likes to know who's getting the slip.
And just going out on a limb, the stuff you wanted, is it by any chance, Lotusy?
Yeah, the Black Lotus. I wanted like a mountain of it.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's why I give you the life staker.
What?
You
See,
say
you
the oath, you
understand.
stake your life on it. Cannot wait. I hear it's the only way to live. Just like once you're on it, ever since everyone heard about that elf just like dying on it, and it was just like all the craze. And you see, you guys probably or Flamby, you definitely recognize that with her very shadowy skin and bright green hair, she comes from the High Elven kingdom of Prax. So she is. This is sort of the penultimate culture of Elven society.
Gotcha. Right. Yeah. No. Sorry. We were just double checking. Because, look, we ran into somebody last night who said that they had the goods, and, you know what? They certainly had a mountain of something, but let me tell you, it was a little bit less Lotusy and a little more Daisy, you know?
I appreciate attention to detail. No, you don't want to like.
Of course, and but
Look, I trust you guys. And then she's like, "Mama, is Mama awake yet?" And she just like gets up from the bar floor, and she's like, "Oh, there's my little love biscuit." And you see Mama after so long. She's like pulling shit out of her hair.
It looks like
my
having a great time,
girls.
Mama.
How
Oh,
are you
What?
feeling, Mama? You okay? You feeling good? You okay?
Oh God. Let's see how Mama's doing. Mama throws up all over the floor.
Oh,
And
Mama.
Jewel, one more time, I need you to roll with disadvantage. When
God.
someone else is vomiting, you gotta roll.
Oh God. Oh God. All right. $11.
Oh God, no. You just upchuck. Oh God. Also, no cursing, everyone. We are in a curse timeout, or else we'll be forced
no.
to drink.
Well,
No, it's
I
not
like a
really
challenge.
the best. Wait, to demotivate.
Oh, we lose a kill. That's right. Oh,
it's not. We take a
no
turn to
cursing,
lose
you
a
guys.
kill.
No,
Ladies,
No.
this is no
we
joke.
must lady up.
Whew.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you blow chunks everywhere, Jewel, and it is a big one. It's like Scary Movie. You're just like just shooting liquid out of yourself, and
Do I need to make a dexterity save?
oh, it's you guys were sitting next to each other. Go ahead and make a dexterity save. Sure.
Oh! I'm ready to use my inspiration. It's a 5.
Jewel goes in for the kiss.
Oh God. Oh God. My God.
What did you roll?
A 5.
A 5? Oh my God. So, Jewel is just going and going, and you want to help her out. And so you lean over, and then you, like, fall into her because the stool's just like a little rickety, and you didn't realize it was a little rickety. And you guys both fall over into the vomit. And you see like all these chewed up chunks of pork and like this like dough skin with like neat little like folds in it. And you recognize from the vomit that you went to Oathbreakers, the pork dumpling stand.
Oathbreaker with the oath spear. Cute. I can see the thought process there. For sure. Oh, we make great decisions. Uh-huh.
We can retrace our steps.
Yeah. And after all of that, you must be so hungry.
All right. Well, Mama, do you want to come with me and get cleaned up? And she winks at Mama, and Mama is like, "Oh, what bad decisions did I make last night? This is awful." And then she looks Gorgonzola slip up and down, and she's like, "I mean, I'll get cleaned up with you. Girls, we had a good run though. So, just I'll see you later, and it won't be killing me. Can always count on my girls."
Oh yeah, Mom.
Mwah.
We got
Oh,
Goodbye.
love you girls so much. And her and Gorgonzola head up to the main cabin.
Okay, so 2 things we know. We promised them a mountain of Black Lotus, and we've already lost the thing we were supposed to trade for the Black Lotus, although it is possible that we traded it for Black Lotus and then did all the Black Lotus?
So if we did that, then maybe Grace has it, because Grace was our dealer, right?
If she has any left.
We gotta.
You do remember that the spear was not at the apartment.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't have the spear anymore. But we do have some potentially priceless drawings.
Oh.
And I am sure that in some areas around the docks, we might be able to trade those drawings for some Black Lotus. Or some Gray Daisy, at the very least.
Yeah.
Great. Daisy.
So, did we manage to make a collection of any of the Black Lotus that was still at the apartment?
I do have some very tiny brushes, and some baggies we could put it into, assuming that Cloistress, McPhallisface, and Grace have not already done that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there is one thing. I bet Cloistress McPhallisface could probably get a lot of it up his ass in one go.
Should we, is it worth it? Is it enough to go back there and collect it? Or do we really need to refocus on finding a new mountain?
I mean, I think it's probably worth checking.
Okay. And then if they're there, we can ask Grace, hey, or McFallard.
Or Cloistress McPhallisface.
Yes,
yeah.
We'll ask him too if they know where the spear went.
Yes, see if they can fill in any details. Absolutely. And while we're at it, we could invite them potentially to the Oathbreaker. See if anybody there remembers
and
anything.
offer them as sacrifices to free Mama. Or no? Is that what you're gonna say? Or no?
Not yet, but you know, on a scale of Grace to killing Mama with her own hands, I'm ready to let go of Grace.
You know, I could be persuaded.
I mean, let's hope it doesn't get to that. After all,
Yes.
she's an excellent connection. Okay. I guess we're going back to the mark to see how much of this we can collect.
All right, you guys head back to the mark.
On my way off of the boat, though, knowing that we were at the docks and knowing that Kiowa might be there, I do like grab flowers off of the table arrangement in case I run into her. You know, in true. Am I allowed to swear yet? In true.
I think so.
Coitus boy fashion. I'm making sure that I have an opportune gift. Yes, in case I run into her.
Okay. I mean, you definitely look up the dock and you see their ship up the way. So you definitely know that, you know, if you wanted to go over, you could totally do that. But
Still
it's
washing
up to
egg
you.
and vomit off my face.
You guys are a bit sticky.
Yeah.
Y'all are sticky.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a pin in that thought, but I'm definitely like looking down the dock, being like, oh my god, my love, what have I done?
Now, the Oathbreakers dumpling stand is on the way back to the mark.
Oh, okay. Well, let's
So
poke our
you
head
could
in.
either go to the mark first, or you could kind of swing back the other way, and then do 1-2.
here's the real question, the really pertinent question, I think, is do we want to go to the dumpling shop while we still have last night's dumplings on us?
I don't know, do you?
I mean, I'm inclined to say no, personally.
There are
I
other
don't-
taverns nearby. If you wanted to go into a tavern and freshen up, you could easily pay for a room or use a watershed. Or you could head back to the mark, quickly get cleaned up, however you want to do it. But
what do
you
you
could
think,
probably
Jewel?
ask Gorgonzola Slip to use the main galley as well. She might have a spot for you to use on the ship to get cleaned up
Okay,
too.
let's do that. Let's get cleaned up on the
All right.
ship. Any moment longer.
You find a powder room that is sadly absent of Black Lotus, and you guys brush the chunks out, scrub out everything off of your clothes, and you feel right as rain.
Steal a shirt from a cater waiter. Okay. Great. All right. So I guess we'll swing by the dumpling shop on our way back to the mark to check on our friends.
All right. So you're on the path to Slop Row, and it is cluttered with increasing morning traffic. Merchants shout for hot milk and coffee while kettles steam and goats bleat. Ducks are strung up over smoking vertical spits. Nuts roasting on hot plates. But none of that matters. A vague recollection of a desire strikes you both when you smell hot, steamed pork dumplings. And up ahead is their cart set up at full steam, making dumplings at breakneck speed. And what is most odd is that there are two brothers, which you know. One is Smalliver and the other is Tolliver. And one is just a little bit taller, and that's Smalliver. And Tolliver's the
Smalliver is
squatter
taller than
one.
Tolliver.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
But wider.
I see. Very good.
Now, what is most odd, though, is that when one of the brothers takes an order, they hold a magnificent gold-tipped spear, and they shout, "I will make your order to the best of my ability, and I stake my life on it." And then he stamps the spear on the ground, and then he gets to work. And then the other brother swings back around, hands over their order, and then he picks up the spear, and then he is about to take the next customer, but he sees both of you. He
How
just
many
shouts,
time tattoos do they have on their arms now?
"You complete assholes!" He shouts across the court, and you see a massive line at their food stand. If you want to go check out their tattoos, you can go do that.
Hey, you. I have a question. Hi. Yeah. You're in the middle of.
Are you here to take this cursed bloody thing back from us? And you see one of his hands is wrapped over a nub where a finger is missing.
We could do that. We could take that off of your hands. Although it looks like several things have already come off of your hands. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
You horrid! Oh!
Yeah.
He is livid, and you see his brother just working on the dumpling behind him, Tolliver. And he's like, "As soon as I'm done fulfilling my pact, I want words with them." You thought it would be so funny. Let's take this thing to Oathbreakers. Let's make them swear oaths to make us the best dumplings. And then you left us. And then you left us. You just left us. And I tried to stop, but then he attacked me and lost a finger. And we just have to keep making oaths.
Oh no.
Take
I
this
do want to
thing
know how
back.
many tattoos they have at this point, though.
You just see the tattoo. You can see as he's like gesticulating at you, and like a proper chef has the sleeves rolled back.
So in and amongst all his other tattoos.
No, he has no chef tattoos.
Oh,
He's just a
wow.
food cart guy. Yeah. Maybe one day when he gets the
Maybe
brick and
one
mortar.
day. Sure. Yeah. When it
Um,
starts to be like when he gets written up by a foodie mag, then he can get
Exactly.
those roles. I see.
Exactly. You gotta
He levels up
get
to
that
yeah, chef.
magazine recognition. When Gordon Ramsay comes around. So you do see a completely white hourglass on his wrist.
Mm,
So no blackness has crept in.
that's Krypton. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think we could potentially take that spear off of your hand.
Oh wait, actually you don't see it on his wrist. His wrist is clean, but his brother preparing the dumplings that just fulfilled the oath.
I see. So he's fulfilled the oath, and now it's all right.
Ah.
Cool. Out of curiosity, you did lose a finger. Were they the best dumplings we'd ever had?
Look at the line. This is amazing. It's like if we actually tried really hard to the best of our ability, we can actually make something out of this. I didn't know the hard work paid off.
And
So
that
what I'm
is the
hearing-
lesson that we intended for you to have, and I'm so happy we got there. You're welcome.
Screw you! You take your
I'm gonna pull
lessons
I'm gonna
and
pull a gold
shove it up your
sticker
ass.
star up. There's a gold star sticker that I'm just gonna like hand to them. Like
You just
earned
like pull that out of your teacher
yes,
pocket.
absolutely. You know, this side has the gold stars, this side has the bookmarks.
Nice. Gold stars, bookmarks. Never
Yeah.
makes
Gold
them up.
stars, bookmarks. We have oh wait, no, it's down here. We have the schedule of free classes is in the pocket down here. Yeah.
Well, are you gonna take this bloody thing from us or what?
Oh, absolutely not to worry. I'm more than happy to do that. We're so happy that your business is going so well. You're welcome.
Yeah. We're just doing our good deed for the
You just
day.
see
So how do we?
The most serious upset look on his face. Just
So,
So did we-
how do we negotiate? Can you just give it back?
it seems to be. It needs to be in someone's hand that has taken an oath. And
Oh,
if you
we've taken it.
don't have an oath, yes, I know. You showed me. It
Right.
was so stupid. I thought it would just be like a silly oath.
No.
And then this
not a
fool
silly
just starts
oath.
attacking me.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. So obviously you want to be rid of this and you want to get back to your customers. So I can just take this off of your hands.
What do I get for it though?
you get
Oh.
your happiness back. Yeah?
Did you find the elven delight?
We're actually still looking for it. Sorry.
Unless
we're-
it's a person.
You haven't found any goddamn Black Lotus! He shouts at the top of his lungs.
Oh,
Be cool.
And then his brother turns around and just like slaps him on the back of the head. He's like, "Smell of her!" Your mom would be so upset.
Yeah. We're gonna keep looking though, and we're totally gonna keep you in the loop.
Yeah. Don't you worry. We're gonna take this off your hands so that you don't lose a hand. And when all of this is over, we are going to have just the biggest little giggle.
Yeah.
Hey.
Big giggle.
Just a smaller and taller giggle.
And then you hear a behind you. And there you see a man in a kind of schlubby guard uniform. And his
What can I do for you,
shirt
officer?
is buttoned open profusely. A massive tuft of chest hair is coming out of it. And you recognize your old guard pal, Jabroni.
Jabroni. Hey.
What's this I hear about elvish delights?
Oh, yeah. Jabroni, well, so there is a new club down the street called Elvish Delights. And
He leans in close to your ear and he's like, "Oh, believe me, I know about the club. I run it, if you know what I'm trying to say."
Good.
I've been looking for you two. I heard tell you were in search.
We are in search. We are in search. Deep in the search. Yeah. Do you know anything? Huh?
Yeah, I know a lot of things. I'm Jabroni. I know everything. I'm the best.
Little jabroni you are.
Oh, Jabroni.
Hey, how's Scarlet doing? I feel like she came on to me really hard and then, like, I never heard from her again.
Yeah.
Did she talk about me at all?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For the sake of argument, absolutely. All the time. Can't stop talking about you. She really milks the subject.
Or deception check. You fucking liar.
For the sake of
We can swear again.
What we have learned today is that Adelaide is not above throwing people under the bus.
Yes.
All right. I got a nat 20 for a 27 on deception.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Yes.
He's like, she does talk about me. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Ah, there was such a connection. I'm all about those connections. Oh.
That's more or less what she said too. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw how she was like grabbing connections. And he starts like trying to rub elbows with you.
So, speaking of connections, yeah, speaking of connections, we are looking for something of a different color than scarlet.
Well, you should come with me if we're all done having the best pork dumplings in town. And he takes his order from Tolliver, who just finishes making the dumpling. And he starts snacking down. He's like, "These are the best dumplings you've ever made. Good job." And he's like, yeah, fuck you. Here. And he holds out the spear. He holds out the spear to you guys.
Thank you so much. You don't want to make one more oath before we go. Okay, then I'm going to take that as a no.
Yeah. Let's.
I might, if I thought I had a chance of dicing you up, like I do my pork chops.
Well, excuse me,
I would love to see
Mr.
that fight one day.
Unthankful, ungrateful. All right. Well, thank you so much for the spear. We're gonna go.
Ungrateful. You're ungrateful.
Your face is ungrateful.
Hillbilly, you assassin.
You. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually we are that. So observant.
We all know it's not like a secret. You guys, you've like murdered more, and I don't know how. And he looks over at Jabroni. What the hell is the city guard even doing about this?
I'm gonna lean in real quiet, hoping that Jabroni can't hear me, and be like, "Look, if the city guard was doing their job, y'all wouldn't need us."
Jabroni doesn't appear to know, and he just looks down on you and like, whatever. I'm just glad to be done with you. And as you take the spear from his hand, you feel a jolt of energy rush through you, and it sort of activates into your wrist where the mark is. And you feel bonded, and you feel this massive urge to get all the Black Lotus you possibly can.
Is that connection because she's holding it, or is it for both of us?
It's because she's holding it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you want to touch it?
Just the tip, Jewel.
Just.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna.
Ah!
Actually, I feel like this would be an amazing motivator. Like, not only do you not have to kill somebody, or not only do you have somebody's life over your head, but just like the drive I'm feeling right now is absolutely incredible. Like, if I made an oath for myself to read all of the books, I feel like if I was holding this, I absolutely could read all of the books that ever were.
Yes, but also just breathe. Just take a second, because we got into we got into a mess. And I'm afraid if we make more oaths right now, we're gonna really, really make things more difficult. And I don't want Mama to get filleted. I
don't want to be the one who does it.
Yeah.
I have an idea though.
Okay.
Since we know our dude Jabroni has the hookup. Hey Jabroni, do you want to make an oath? Just like a cute little oath.
What do you mean?
Oh, just to repeat after me thing. Like, you see my beautiful shiny spear, you just like touch it and tell me that you'll give me all the Black Lotus.
Nope. I'm okay. That sounds... let me do an insight check for old Jabroni. Oh, yeah, he's like, you must think I was born yesterday. Now, a magic item would certainly go far in terms of the heaps and heaps I've heard that you are in search for, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Heaps. Yeah, heaps. Yeah.
Mountains, even.
Yes, better word.
I think
Mountains.
at this point we would settle for like foothills, but a mountain would be preferable.
Well, you should join me to the farm. When are you available?
Oh, now.
Now?
Now,
well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Now is good.
Sure. All right. Yeah, let's go to the farm now.
Okay,
No time like the present. I do enjoy working with you guys. So always jump to the action. It's like grab him by the testicles and get to the point. Terrifying.
Exhilarating, I'm sure.
Well, yeah. So Jabroni starts to lead you guys across town. And he takes you through a bunch of narrow passages and alleyways that you've never noticed before. And it almost seems like a different city. And he looks back at you and he goes, we're going through Marstown. So keep your eyes down unless you want to deal with them vagrants, he says over his shoulder. And you start to notice all these ragged elves with domar markings and piercings on their face and ears. And more of these vagrants and homeless elves appear to start littering the streets. And a scrawny old elf looks at you, Jewel, and he's like, Coppers? Lolo? Coppers? He's an old elf. Coppers? Lolo? Coppers? Lolo?
Wow. I'm noticing a trend here. Jabroni, out of curiosity, is there a systematic inequity alive and well in the city that is leading to, like, high proportion of almost donor?
Well, that sounds pretty, like, highfalutin. All I know is ever since that kid died, they Archie heal your backside, and they found all that lotus on him. Elves have been wanting it left and right for weeks.
Right.
It's been like the drive and craze, and I've never seen so many Domar like that. And oh shit! So you mentioned he mentioned Black Lotus, and you just see like a little squad get up and start shadowing you guys.
Cool.
So how much farther to the farm?
Well, it's outside of town, so we got to go through the Justice Gate, and then it'll be over a couple of ridge. I'm taking you to like the farm. This is where it's made.
Just
You
out of
notice
curiosity.
the crew is definitely getting closer to you guys, and you can hear metal getting unsheathed.
No, we all really don't want to do this. We really, really don't want to do this.
Yeah. Right.
Out of curiosity, Jabroni, why is it that you have to hook up?
Well, you probably didn't notice that the guard uniform is not exactly been washed or gone through regulation, so kind of changed outfits, as it were, while keeping the old one. But there's not a lot of money. Even being a connected guard, there seems to be a lot of money in this.
I see. I see. So you
And
have the benefits
I'm gonna
of the
let you
uniform.
guys either roll initiative to get in on this, or they're gonna get a free attack on you.
Oh
Yeah.
Like
man.
they are not subtle. This crew of 6 elves, janked up
Yeah.
elves. So they're going.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Are you rolling initiative?
Yeah.
All
Ooh.
right.
Might as well not have though. All right, no, I'm kidding. It's a 9.
Okay.
I got 20.
Okay. So we got Jewel, we got the elves, and we have Flamby, Miss Adelaide, and then Jabroni, if he wants to get in on this. All right, Jewel, you feel these 6 elves coming in behind you. You feel their steel just ready and hungry to dig in and take anything that you have. They are driven by a hunger that maybe you would be more familiar with if you didn't have such immediate hookup and strong constitution. But you quickly spin around and are not surprised.
Yeah.
And what would you like to do?
There's 5 of them?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. She's going to visually just do a quick scan. Are they all sort of the same kind of build? Is there any like clear leader?
You can do a quick perception check.
Okay, cool. Do perception on that. So 14.
Okay, yeah, you definitely notice there's one guy that is particularly bigger. Whether or not he's the leader, he's definitely the biggest.
Okay. Okay, so I have one thing on my mind, Mama, and I just do not want her to be filleted open, especially not because I was such a freaking jerk to make an oath and have that be hanging in the balance. And so without going through Jules' usually moral hierarchy of like, let's threaten them first. We're going in full tilt. Someone's gonna die right now. So I am going to. She has that confidence right now. It might be the worn off, the afterglow of the serotonin.
Oh
But,
yeah, you're dropping hard.
Yeah.
And these fools are fucking with you hard.
Yep, we're going there. I'm going to I'm gonna take out my short bow and I'm gonna aim it right for his head.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack. He's about 30 feet away from you. You just whip around, you have your short bow, and you just...
Alright. She fires. It's 9.
Ooh, it just goes wide. You can see it clip kind of past one of his giant elven ears. You're like, how did I miss his fucking ears? And then...
Black Lotus?
They charge in to you guys. Flamby, what's your armor class?
14.
14. Bump, bump,
Did not improve.
bump.
No.
All right, 3. I'll say 2 after Jewel, 2 after you, and then 1 after Jabroni. All right. So they each, 2 of them get 1 on you, Jewel, and then 1 gets on you, Flamby. The first one, Jewel, comes up to you, and his buddy comes to the side, and he slashes at you, and you expertly dodge back. And then he comes in and stabs you, and it's just like a fucked up little janky rusty blade. But it'll work, and he totally jabs it into your shoulder, doing 3 points of damage.
Ugh.
And then the other guys come after you, Flamby. And again, it's like this tactic of one of them comes in and rushes you, and you dodge out of the way, and then he stabs into you, also doing 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then Jabroni just like jumps back out of the way and does like some crazy like acrobatic shit, and you're like, whoa, Jabroni's got some moves. And then Flamby, it is your turn.
How close and how clustered?
So you're in an alley, and there's
Uh-huh.
2 of them on each of you, and 1 on Jabroni.
Gotcha. All right. So the 2 that are on me, I'm assuming it's a narrow alley, and I'm carrying spear.
You do have the spear.
I do have the spear, so I'm going to push it up under their chins, and push them against the wall. I'm going to say, look, you sniveling little pieces of shit. We don't even have what you want right now. You are chasing us down for a thing we don't even have. Like, I understand you're at the bottom of your pit, the pit you have dug for yourself, but, like, you don't have to be stupid about it. Now, I want you both to promise me that you are going to go home, think about your life, and turn it around.
All right, so you start giving him this litany, and I need you to make a grapple check, please, with disadvantage, since you're trying to grapple 2 individuals at the same time.
Grapple. Where am I looking for that? I haven't done one of
you're gonna
these
do
yet.
like you're gonna need to do an athletics check.
Ah, okay. Do I even have that? Follow-up question. Hold up,
I mean,
hold up.
You have all skills.
Why am I
Wrestling some
Oh, there it
vagrants.
is. There it is. Wrestling vagrants. Ooh.
Wrestling vagrants skill check.
Ooh. So with a disadvantage, I roll twice and I take the lower one.
Yep.
Okay, so it's really unlikely that I'm gonna get lower than a 5, but I still managed to do it. It's a 3.
Okay, I'll give you +1 for having a magical weapon, so we'll call it a 4. And so they will make opposed grapple checks.
Is this a good time to
Yeah.
use my inspiration?
Sure, if you want to use your inspiration, go for it.
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. I really want them to turn their lives around, so let's try it. Okay, 14.
Okay. So no joke, I rolled a 6 and a 3. So, with your inspiration and having a magical weapon, I will allow you to like post up these two like skinny ass 90-pound wafy elves against the wall, and you tear into them, but you see a certain like madness in their eyes, and you see these little like black flakes kind of sifting around in their irises. So it's you don't know what that is, but you know it's safe to say maybe there's an effect of doing too much of the lotus, as it were.
Was it
So
cut with
your
something
words.
else, like that gray daisy? You know?
It's that gray daisy. Maybe they're more grayish flakes and not black flakes. That gray daisy makes you crazy. Crazy for that gray daisy.
I'm just
And-
concerned about my own brain.
So you do have them grappled. So you do have advantage against attack rolls against them, and they have disadvantage
Okay.
against you.
Okay.
And Jabroni goes. Oh fuck! So Jabroni pulls out his short sword, and he just runs this elf through. He does like a parkour kip off the wall, and he just like stabs the elf to the side while he's next to it, so that the blood spurt goes away from him, and it just like stabs in, stabs out, super clean, and then he just like sheaves his short sword, no problem, and dude just like spurts out blood from his guts and falls down hella dead. And Jewel, it is your turn. You have two elves, one on either side of you, each attacking with a blade. One of them just stabbed into your shoulder.
Yes. Okay. I want to attack the elf that stabbed me first with my dagger.
All right.
And I'm aiming for I'm aiming for his throat.
All right, going for a nice throat shot.
All right. And I got a 14.
14 hits. You stab this thing into his throat.
And
Do it.
damage is 8.
Doing 8 points of damage. You kill this poor, sad, fucked up soul. You just your blade goes in and out so clean that for a second he doesn't even realize it, and then he's like,
First tribute.
and he can't talk, and then all this blood just starts coming down like my tie. It's just like just coming out, and he looks down and holds his hands in front of him, and then falls forward and dies.
Yes.
Is
Is that the end of my turn?
No, you still have a movement, or if you want to draw a second weapon and make a second attack, you can do that as well.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I want to get this last elf. Although it is kind of inspiring that Adelaide was able to get the other two to change their lives around.
No, they didn't. They did not change their lives around.
Oh, they didn't.
Theirs.
Oh.
No,
she just
we're
was talking
still-
at.
I was just talking at them. I was just telling them that they should.
She definitely talked. She went the lady talk squad route, and it's working out exactly as we
Look,
all
I'm
imagined.
sorry. I am sorry if I am trying to rehabilitate lives instead of taking them away. My sacred oath as a librarian tells me. All right, sorry, go on.
I
That
admire
that
anyone
you
can
to
learn.
Read.
That anyone can learn. And they can learn to be better people. Unless they're horrible, in which case,
All right,
Yeah.
Jewel, you
but
have
like
your
they
short
haven't
sword.
done anything we haven't done.
Hey,
True.
true. Moral quandaries abound.
Mm-hmm.
That being
It's
said,
a
Jewel takes out her short sword, and the attack is to attempt to ram it into the belly of the remaining elf, and then slide it up through so that it cuts through the abdomen.
you want to do some like samurai shit.
Yeah. All Jewel has on her mind is Mama's face,
Oh.
and so she's not holding back. And also, I want some blood overlays.
Oh, that's true. You got the first kill of the night.
It's true.
Jewel got the first kill.
And I think the second one, perhaps I just rolled a 17.
Oh yeah, that totally hits. But you only do 1d6 damage. You do not get your dexterity bonus to damage on it.
Okay.
Because you're wielding it with your offhand.
Okay. So then a 6. So yeah. 6
Oh shit!
points.
You rolled a full 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you stab this fool in his gut, and then like rip it all the way up his chest. You just feel the ribs shattering like buttons on a button down, just like pop, 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 and you make contact with his heart. Oh, and it's like an orgasm for you when you hit that heart center, you know?
Oh yeah, I know.
And then it bursts. And you can choose to shower in it or not. I leave it to your discretion.
I will give you an answer right now.
There we go. There it is.
That is
Bloodbath.
All right. So then there are the two against you, Adelaide, and they
Sure.
both attack you. And your armor class is 14. One of them does manage to hit. So as you're holding them up against the wall, one of them just like takes his blade and he stabs it into your leg, doing another 3 points of damage. God, this die is like stupid tonight.
Okay.
And the other one is just kind of like flailing. You kind of got him across his biceps and chest, so he can't. He's got like little puppet arm action that he's trying to do, and he can't struggle to get himself free. And it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I did get stabbed twice, in fact.
Twice.
So I.
Your
yeah.
library card's revoked.
Oh. Watch out. I'm gonna make you collate papers to work off your debt to society. Yeah. I'm gonna look the one who didn't stab me in the eyes while I put my hand over the face of the one who did stab me, and I'm going to say, you gotta understand, this is what a life of crime and Black Lotus is gonna do for you. And I create bonfire on this guy's face while making eye contact with his buddy. Just like, turn it around, or I burn your head.
All right. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. So
Or
I
is
think
this
for
a
create
dex save?
bonfire is dex save of 15.
Oh, okay. So he has disadvantage with his dex saves. What was the save?
15.
15. Oh, yeah. No way. You just completely burn this dude's face off. How much damage do you do?
Let's see. It's 1d8. I mean, watch, it's gonna be a 1. Critical fail. No, it's a 1.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. On damage.
Don't you add like your charisma bonus or anything to that?
Do I? I don't know.
Because you're a
that what that
sorcerer.
is? Because I'm a sorcerer?
Don't you?
I don't know. Maybe? Increase.
Chat, do sorcerers add their charisma bonus to damage. What's up? We need some chat help.
I don't know.
Chat.
I really wanted to make this, his friend learn a lesson here. Although a facial burn, that's I'm really lessening his ability to re-enter into society. Now I feel bad.
Well,
Like
I'm gonna say,
I gotta kill rather than maim at this point.
I'm gonna say you get to add your Constitution bonus, or not your Constitution, your Charisma bonus to damage.
It's a 7.
So what's your bonus?
It's +7 on charisma.
You have +7 to your
I
Charisma.
do. Oh, sorry, +5.
I was like, you're as beautiful as a goddess. You are literally enchanting people
you.
as you walk down the street.
No, +5.
+5. You are a goddess. You are literally enchanting people as you walk down the street. But as you know, elves get advantage against charm, and you completely do 6 points of damage to this dude's face, and you just melt his head. And then Jabroni comes running up, and he just stabs into the other elf. Totally killing him. And he's like, this is like the secret way through, because no guards come through here, but I always gotta end up narking. Anyways, we're almost there. Come on. Like nothing.
couldn't have warned
He's
us
just like
first.
sheathing his sword.
There was a longer
did.
way to go where we didn't need to kill people who were under the influence.
I mean, we
Or
would have
get
been fighting
stabbed?
guards then.
Or get stabbed.
Guards don't really like me continuing to wear this uniform. I'm pretty well known,
No, that's
if you know
fair.
what I mean.
That's fair. Yeah. There might be a law in the books about impersonating a guard.
Nah, that doesn't sound right. So he leads you through out of Marstown, and you clear the Domar slums and exit through the Justice Gate. Over the rolling hillsides, there you see houses and farms scattered all over. Jabroni takes in a nice gulp of air. He's like, just over that ridge is the old lumber mill. It's where I've got my whole operation going. And you see a trail of black smoke coming up from there. And that is where we're going to take our break.
I just heard that we have a name for an NPC called Thick and Thirsty Mrs. Murphy. So we'll have to find an NPC, a very vital NPC
Hold
for
up.
this.
Is that Mama's real name?
Oh.
You don't know. You don't know. At this point, we don't know.
We don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Maybe
Until
if,
you tell me otherwise.
Maybe if you're flaying her with her own hands, you can ask her, "What is your real name?"
No. Like, that's already traumatic enough. Like, adding the trauma of finding out that your adoptive mother has a real name that's not Mama. Like, do we all remember when we learned that our parents' names were like actual? They were real people, and you were like
Right.
astonished. I'm not adding that trauma on top of killing her while wearing mama gloves.
Oh God.
I just love that you're like, her name was Thick and Thirsty Mrs. Murphy. Oh, she's not real anymore. She's not our mom. Now she's
no.
more real because she's thick and thirsty.
Exactly, she's more real. She'll never be thick and thirsty again if we
Oh my
kill
God.
her.
Well, if you're coming back, everybody, our ladies of Lady Death Squad, Miss Adelaide Ashwarden and Miss Jewel the Fool, got up to some shenanigans last night and made some promises and then seemed to have forgotten them in a whole drug haze. And they are living their nightmare of a hangover, trying to put it all back together and save Mama, the maternal patron of the group.
Look, like, we really did throw it all away for some Black Lotus and a bald dwarf.
That stuff is dangerous.
Well,
Bald dwarf?
is it though? Because you seem okay. Some part of your head says. And actually, Adelaide, since you're the one holding the spear, there's like just this real intense desire for Black Lotus. Just like you want it, you want to get it, you want to get as much as you can, and it seems plausible as to why y'all got so messed up as you did last night.
We just got a little messy,
So as you guys,
man.
as y'all cross over the last mountain ridge outside of town, and you've never really been outside of Shogren during the day. You guys went through the Gallows Gate a while back. Flamby, you were still in library training before that. But the daytime, the countryside, it's really pastoral, really beautiful, almost like an Italian hillside. Just people running livestock over their fields, growing these like perfect tomatoes. And then as you get over the ridge, you see this huge lumber mill with this black cone of smoke going up it. And Jabroni's like, there she is. There's my... What do you call that? Where, like, for the rest of your life, you're going to be okay? What's that called?
Nest egg?
It's my nest egg. Yes. Come on in. And he leads you into a lumber mill. And you see this whole water wheel turning, and no logs are coming through because it's not actually a lumber mill. And he takes you to this cellar that he, it's a cellar. He lifts up, the floorboard door hatch, and some stairs open up, and he takes you down, and it just opens into this massive chamber, and you see this grow operation. Just tons and tons of these beautiful neon purple black flowers just gently sprouting, and people just plucking all the seeds from these flowers, all these nubs and these buds, and then laying them out and processing them. And there, down at the end, he's like, here we are. It's a massive, just like potato sacks of Black Lotus. And I need you, Miss Adelaide Ashworton, to make a will save.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, a which save?
A will save.
Will save. Okay. Whoops.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Sorry,
Great.
I slip back into 3.5 talk sometimes.
Appreciate you. All right. 9.
Oh, you need that powder. You need to powder up, baby. What are you gonna do to get this powder?
Well, you said it's just a pile in sacks and things like that.
Yes.
Swan dive. Right into it.
Okay, so you just like run.
Uh-huh.
And you're like,
I'm doing like
"Whoa."
snow angels.
Well, it's in sacks, so you land hard on these like hefty burlap sacks, these potato sacks, and it's not soft. Like this is dense, filled with powder sacks. So you do get a little banged up on it, but you are on top of the sacks. Like, how do you want to get into this stuff?
Well, okay. All right. Look, I've gotten into and out of a couple of sacks in my life. And I usually do it by sweet talking them, let's be honest. Also, as aforementioned, I'm a goddess that walks down the street. So, so I'm assuming that these are like tied with like a little string at the top. Yeah, I'm basically.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just gonna like slowly untie the top, and I'm just gonna be like, "You and me, we're gonna have a beautiful night together. You and me, baby, it's gonna be incredible. No, don't worry about it.
You're just like
Look,
sweet
just
talking.
Follow my lead." Yeah. And I like roll down the top of the sack, and I'm just like, "It's okay. You can trust me. I know what I'm doing." Yeah, that's how I get into the sack.
Oh.
And you scoop out just like this perfect pinch of powder, and you're about to inhale it, and then Jabroni comes over and he knocks it out of your hand. What are you doing? We have not completed our bargain yet.
Well, I'm sorry if I wanted to be assured of the quality of your product.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what I was just witnessing right now. So if we could just, contain ourselves a little. What do you have, Elvin? Elvin? What are you? Is this? I hear that the elves go nuts for this, and we've seen the elves go nuts for this, but like, I don't know. That was. I don't know. I'm a little like turned on and like weirded out all at once.
See, once again, that's how I do it.
Oh my god.
Goddess over
If
here.
you're not a little uncomfortable, like the charm's not working.
All right, well, he has knocked it from your hand, and this perfect pinch goes flying down back into the pile, and he starts trying to tie the thing back together and goes, all right, well, you see, I have the goods. Now, this spear is, how shall I put this? Not going to exactly. I don't want a cursed spear. Thank you. Okay. All right. Just had to say that. Just had to put it out there, and I'm more than happy to sell this to you.
Oh. I think we have some...
So earlier when you said that this magical item would fetch a high price and that we could negotiate, what you actually meant was that we would fetch a high price for you, in that we would give you money and you weren't actually interested in the magical item?
I think just like clarity has really dawned on what this is. It's like when I hear something called like the life staker, I get real impaling images, and you can really do something with that. But also witnessing that as soon as you touch it, you have to make an oath, and then someone has to die. Like, how am I supposed to take this? Like that's
Do
a
you
lot.
have an enemy?
I mean, plenty, but I don't want to give them a magical weapon to like. No, this is a bag of rats, and I don't want to deal with it. So, if you just have, I don't know, 100 platinum or two, be happy to offer one of these massive sacks. This
Just a
mountainous
casual
range.
100
of sacks.
platinum.
100 platinum?
Yeah, yes.
How much time do we have left? Because I feel like there's someone out there. If I were to trade this sphere, I could probably get myself like a Sea-Doo and then trade that up again and get like a car, and then like you just keep trading up until you have something that's worth 100 platinum.
Is this like the little red paper clip on Craigslist? I started with a paper
yeah.
clip.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, but we only have a few hours, so maybe.
Yeah, it's a little afternoon by this point. So you have, you still have some time before nightfall, but it is going to take several hours just to get back to the dock in the first place.
Jabroni, I have some questions.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how somebody of your stature and charisma and just all around, Eunice. I'm curious to know how you got so many employees to trust you and to come and work
They
for
don't
you.
trust me. They trust what I pay them. And so that's
So you do pay
why
them.
it costs a lot of money to manufacture, the grow, secure everyone's trust, so that I can bring the libations the people want, give them what they're asking for. You know what I mean?
I do. I was really, really hoping that you had enslaved some people so I could kick your ass, but yeah, that's fine.
I'm a businessman. And slavery is just icky.
Oh, 100% agree. 100% agree. But
Now, if they
looking
were
for reasons to kick
prisoners
your
and we
ass.
were making prisoners like work it off, like I think that is fine. I'm pretty sure the mayor's okay with that. But I don't have access to prisoners anymore. So
Of course, Mayor Hammerpants is fine with that. That's fascinating.
Mayor Hammerpants, what a great name.
Good to know.
If when I ever see him again, I'm gonna call him that. I think that's going to score me some points.
Let me
You
know how
should
that goes for
definitely
you.
call him that. Definitely.
Well, if Jewel's
Well,
saying it,
okay.
then this is definitely on the up and up.
100
Love your work,
100
by the
platinum,
way.
you said.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, how much platinum do we have?
Yeah, so that was my next question.
Well, the mayor did give you 2,000 gold, so that is 200 platinum, and Cord doesn't really take much. So you
Cord
each...
is the only reason that we have any left, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And your bar tab has been completely paid off, so it's not like you just spent it all.
So we're pretty flush right now.
Yeah, you have 2,000 gold. You have 200 platinum.
Well. Okay. In that case,
I mean, Lambie. Yeah.
does this sound like a pretty straightforward deal, and then we can save Mom?
I mean, Mama's life is definitely worth it.
And hey, we can just, on the next
You're not like
gig,
plotting
we'll
to
get-
kill me or anything, right? Because I have a lot of people here.
No, you're very useful against vagrants. Anyway.
You're useful too. I mean, are you trying?
No.
Do you
No.
want to like trade deaths or something?
What? No. What?
Do you have somebody that you want dead?
I mean, eventually.
What? Eventually? You will eventually have someone that you want dead, or you want someone that you want eventually dead?
Yeah, it's like an IOU murder, assassination kind of thing.
I'm
Ooh,
Curious.
as am I.
Well,
Like, we could put one on the books for you in exchange for all of this blood.
one each.
One each.
Like, you'll kill someone for me, and you'll kill someone for me, and I'll give you one gigantic sack of drugs. Everybody wins! Or you can just pay me gold.
I'm intrigued, but I need to know more. I need to know more because, you know, I have like a code thing and they have to actually be an asshole, you know.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you everyone that I work with is an asshole. Present company, like, included as well.
So, hold up. These employees that we spoke about earlier, the ones that trust the money that you give them, you would murder them?
I mean, if they cross me, sure.
Interesting. Okay. I'm leaning more and more toward the gold. I don't want to promise him anything that turns into us killing helpless people sometime down the road because we owe him.
I mean, they're probably an asshole. It's fine. It's not like I would tell you to kill the mayor or something.
Actually, that one I would be interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a freebie, honestly.
Yeah.
She said a free. Oh. I like that business arrangement.
No. You have to understand the difference between hyperbole and a promise.
I don't understand.
Okay. So Jewel, I'm feeling like we gotta save Mama, and I'm willing to pay the price for it.
Yeah, I agree. And I just don't trust men, so it's just sticky business.
I know. Every last one of them a walking red flag.
Yeah.
Some of them are even more obvious than others.
I resemble that remark.
Your wife is so lucky. All right. So yeah, I guess we're going to. Do we carry 100 platinum around with us?
I mean, sure. Who's gonna fuck with you? Come on.
I think that's why they were trying to fuck with us on the way
Right.
here.
Like, I'll carry
probably
200
jingling-
platinum. I'll carry 1,000,000 platinum. Fuck
we
with
just
me.
had great big old sacks of jingling coins.
Yeah, we just walked down the street,
Right
just
on the
jingle,
belt,
jangle,
you know?
jingle, jangle.
They're
Most
like
of the time we can
over
just be
your
like,
shoulder.
it's Jewel the Fool. Don't you know fools? They just kind of jingle.
Yeah.
But who knows?
That
where
is
we
a good
keep the
cover,
bells.
though. I like that, where you
Mhm.
have like bells.
Yeah,
on you,
yeah.
So that when you walk around with your sacks of coin, you're just like, what?
Oh, that's
That's
great.
just my foolish outfit.
That's great.
My
Yeah, I love it.
personality just jingles.
Oh,
Ah.
you just got your
Yes.
wings. Well, are we willing to trade a good death for a blow, or like, what are we thinking? Blow for a blow? Hey, I like that. Right?
We're gonna, I think, go the
Monetary route.
yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, lovely. Not as bloodthirsty as I thought you were, but that's fine. Sure. All right. Well, give me 100 platinum then, and like, fuck off.
I'm
How are we
instantly
getting this
not
huge?
remorseful.
How are we getting this giant sack of Black Lotus back into town with no one noticing? That's my
Oh,
other
God.
question. Tell you what,
Uh,
you arrange to drive it into the docks on a cart. Free and clear, cash money right now.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. All right.
Or are you intimidating? Like, what are you trying to do?
Oh, which one's higher? Ooh, intimidation's higher.
You're trying to intimidate him?
Ah,
Yeah, probably. We can do
All
that. All right. Da-ba! 10.
Well, let's see how he does. He's like, look, I'm happy to arrange a delivery service that's not like out of my purview at all. There's no need to like. Is that even drawing blades? Like, well, whatever. Look for. I don't even want to like charge you the 10 gold that delivery fee that would be, but like. Now I feel like I have to because of that nonsense. So that'll be
I'm just
one
going
more
to
platinum.
wait, what?
Wow.
So it's
Wow.
101 platinum for this massive sack of Black Lotus and delivery, with you two on the cart.
Now you're pissing me off.
Right?
Come
I'm
on.
a businessman. I have a nest egg to think of.
Now, I
You
want
want
to
us
do
to
it.
shove that nest egg right up your cloaca?
I want to make an intimidation check.
Okay, go for it.
Just trading off. Come on. Well. Okay. I rolled a 7.
So remember, you're lucky. So if you want to re-roll that, you
Oh
may.
yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that again. Why?
the
Yes,
luck-
I will.
Luck.
Oh, fuck you. All right. Well, these die are not feeling lucky right now. We're gonna stay with the 7.
You just stay with the 7. Okay, how would you like to intimidate him with your 7?
Jules, she still has some stickiness of not only blood, but also vomit. Not only her vomit, but others. And she's not even pleasant to be in the same room with. And she's gonna get up really close. Really, really close. And just
Oh my.
breathe in his
Oh my.
face.
Oh
And
my.
say,
Vomit. Dump.
how badly do you want to get rid of me right now?
Oh my god. That's actually really good. That's a great
Oh my
very badly. Just go. Just go. Give me the money. Just go. My god.
All right.
Like, if
I
I
think
didn't know how deadly you were, this is ridiculous. I'm just saying. But also, I'm your man. Exclusivity is all I'm asking. So if you want any more hookups, come to this guy.
Oh yeah, sure. I feel very inclined to do favors for you. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Like, come on,
Gross.
help! I'm helping. I'm obviously helping you out. So, like, don't be a dick about it.
It's a two-way street, bud.
Yeah. Are
I'm
we?
being very polite.
Oh, Randy, I think you need a book on politeness.
You know, there is actually an etiquette class at and I'm going to pull the schedule out of my pocket, the aforementioned. And I'm going to say, if you look down, actually on Tuesdays at 3 p.m., there is an etiquette class. And actually underneath that, there's also Miss Manners, which I feel like you should attend as well.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna schedule that. All right. Let's see.
Tell you
There's,
what, If
the
we
mayor's-
see you there, if you sign up and you show up for this class and you take that class, you got my exclusivity. How about that?
Oh,
What about Grace?
I like that. And you'll be at that class with me?
Like I need freaking like I need classes on how to be, like polite.
I will
Well-
be at the front desk.
Okay. And you said Scarlet was like really missing me, right? So like she'll be there, right? If she knows
Oh.
I'm gonna be there.
Actually, what would really impress Scarlet? Is if you show up to that class, but also if you throw in just like a little extra of this black orchid. Lotus. This Horlock Lotus.
I was like, what?
Great Daisy. Yep. Yeah, no, I think that would impress the fans right off with Scarlet.
Oh. Well, we are working on like a little extra pure, and he pulls out this like little baggie, and within it, it just looks like pitch black, just like the most pitch black substance, twice as dark as the Black Lotus you've been fucking with. So, like, I mean, does she partake it? Does she partoke?
Well, I can promise you that if you give it to us, it will at least cross her path.
All right, here you go. And he gives you a little baggie of. He's like, wait, we're still working on a name for it right now. So if anybody in chat wants to come out with some cool. Oh, we already got some. Black
Extra.
Tar Lotus, Blackout Lotus.
Ooh.
Those are some
Midnight
good samples.
Lotus.
Ooh, nice
Ooh.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Hold
Lady
up, though.
Death
Hold
Lotus.
up, though. Lady Death Lotus. Well, that might be something else.
That's a position.
Oh my God.
That's gotta be a position for sure. Now we have to make this Kama Sutra just so that
Yeah.
what was it, the spinning jet, or the twirling
Oh.
jester, and
Yes, the flying jester.
the flying jester and Lady Black Lotus.
Yeah.
It's gotta happen.
Oh my God. So you guys are discussing sexual positions as the cart is brought around and the bag is loaded up, and the driver is there, and Jabroni's like, all right, well, you know where I am, and I know where you are.
Hmm.
Hip hip. Eh?
Hip hip hip.
Yep.
And he wants to, like, he comes in for a hug, but then he like stops himself and he's like, he's very awkward with goodbyes.
Nobody make this easier for him. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like holds out a fist bump, and then he like goes back, and he's like, oh, too slow. Oh, too slow.
Okay. Goodbye now.
I guess this is how friends say goodbye.
It is. Yep. You the way it happens is you turn around and you walk away.
The camaraderie is thick.
Because you don't want to draw it out. Because if you start to draw it out, it gets awkward.
Yeah. Do you feel that too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I just feel so connected with you guys because we're all on the same wavelength.
You know how you feel about connections. Yeah. Okay, so remember, etiquette class, 3 p.m. Tuesday. I'll see you there.
Yes, I cannot wait. Oh, dicks,
No.
dicks, dicks.
No. What?
What?
Being a dick gets you everywhere. And then he just like turns around and he goes back into the farm.
Oh my god.
All right, so the cart takes you back across town, and he takes you back down to the dock. And when you get to where the yacht was docked, you see over the beautiful waves, and the moon is starting to rise, and you look down, and your hourglass is like almost 75% full black. There's just like a 25% notch of lightness left. And there, across the waves, is the yacht, pulled out to sea, just hanging out in the bay.
Hello?
Send a dinghy.
Mama!
Just killed a man. Sorry.
Nice.
Nice one. Nice.
So, a little aghast, you do see on the docks another ship that is very familiar to you.
Oh no. Okay. I think we can catch up to the yacht. Only I think I need to I'm gonna have to go eat crow a little.
You're gonna have to go what?
Eat crow. It's an idiom that people use when they're trying to say that they're going to go humiliate themselves in order to win somebody back. Usually it was, you admit that you were wrong and you take your lumps, and then hopefully the person in question forgives you and lets you borrow their boat so that you can go to the yacht and save Mama.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Although now that you mention it, Crow and Kioa do have a lot of letters in common.
So you're gonna go eat Kioa?
Only with consent. Only with consent.
That's important.
But if it helps,
So you make your way down to their ship.
I make my way down. I have still held on to that bouquet of flowers. It is extremely bedraggled at this point.
Ooh, yeah. Why don't you make a dexterity save to see how those flowers
How
did?
bedraggled they are. Okay, Dex is a nat 20 for a 21.
No!
Oh my god!
No.
Those flowers
Yes.
are perfect. You pull them out from your bookmark side, and they're just like completely just they jump back out to life, like they were just
Like a
closed in a
magician's.
book. Like a
Oh
magician's
wait,
flower.
okay. Oh, so they're like pressed flowers now, because that's
They were, and then they
kind
just
of
went.
sexy though. Oh, okay.
Oh, and then like a little charm.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like maybe I
Sure,
did
they
press
can be
them, and now
pressed.
it looks okay. All right.
They're exactly
Great.
how you want them to be.
Perfect. They definitely looked in like I spent a lot of time pressing them. Okay.
And they were pressed against your heart.
And they were pressed against my heart this whole time that we were killing drug addicts and negotiating potentially killing innocents at some point in exchange for drugs.
Toying with the lives of some food vendors.
And toying with the lives of some food vendors for sure. But again, it's the thought that counts. So I approach the boat that Kioa is carpenter on.
Sure. They recognize you two and bring you up to the main deck. And you see the captain give you a hail. And I forget his name. Bodie McBoatface. Was that the name of the captain? There was something.
Oh, I don't have my notes open.
Like ridiculous about the captain's name. Anyways,
Something.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you missed Mama. We came in late. She said she was gonna go find you.
What?
Is that why you're here?
Yes, we're here to find Mama.
Right. And then we docked last night, and she deboarded, and she said she
Oh.
was gonna go find you.
And then she wound up on a party yacht.
Oh.
She wound up on a party yacht. Her life is in danger. We
Sounds like Mama.
It does, doesn't it? That rascally old Mama, always getting herself into trouble, and definitely not us getting her into trouble. We need to go save her. Is there any way you could find it in your heart to run us out to the party yacht right over there?
Oh, there's a party, and I'm invited. Then let's do this.
Okay. Great.
I'm assuming you guys have a giant sack of Black Lotus on your shoulders, like you're just like.
Oh right.
For sure. Yeah.
Let's not forget.
Is it like labeled Black Lotus powder or something? Like
Sure, it's just like full.
So
Heavy
there's no
impact
way that we're gonna be like, yeah, actually, Jewel was hired to do some tricks, and these are all of Jewel's props. No, it just says Black Lotus on it. Okay. Cool.
Sure.
We're great. We're awesome.
Because
Or-
nothing would actually be labeled Black Lotus. That's too
No.
ridiculous.
wait, but can
course.
we? But can't like. Hold on though, because that's a good idea. Can we roll deception?
Yeah, you can
mean-
totally roll deception. You also have like all your makeup and stuff on too. So you walking around with a massive sack that says Black Lotus on it, with like your bells and your jangles and everything, like that's
And
kind of
slightly
hilarious.
less jingling now.
Yeah.
Slightly less
you're down
jingle.
about half.
All right. So
Oh,
rolling
shit.
deception. Nat 20, 27. What did you get?
I rolled 19.
Oh, damn. Between the two
Oh.
of us.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's like,
I-
party! That's amazing, sure. Let's just get Kiowa up here so that we can set up the main mast. We just had a little deliberation with how the mainstays was working on the mainsail, and so we're just gonna.
Yeah.
And he pulls out a tube and he's like, Kiowa, get your ass up here! We're going to a party!
Great.
And you hear her trundling stomp, and there she comes out of the main hatch onto the deck, and she stops cold, and she kind of like kicks her toes a little bit around in a circle and is like, hey.
Hey, Kiowa. I know that things were a little bit rough. this
Look,
morning.
we're not like a thing, so I mean, you can do like whatever you want, so it's fine.
I'm going to take her hand, and I'm going to start putting these pressed flowers into the palm of her hand, and I'm going to say, some things are like fresh flowers that die after only a few days of bloom, and some things are worth preserving and saving so that their beauty can be appreciated beyond that moment, that ineffable moment that you and I originally had. And like these pressed flowers, I would like to keep you. You are precious to me and beautiful.
And go ahead and make a persuasion with advantage.
And Jules in the background, like hyping her up.
She
Well, it's
likes
a
you.
good thing we had advantage because that's a
Likes you.
24.
Oh shit! So
Uh.
you just see her heart open. Just everything that that she's been like toiling over and spinning through her mind all day long. That what might have been like a shattered trust, or what might have been like hopes that maybe weren't what we all thought they were, just all come colliding back together, and her eyes go moony wide, and she's like, can I hold your hand?
I would love nothing better.
So, okay. And she like holds out her grizzled, kind of meaty surgeon hands.
All right, and I'm going to take them between my two. I don't know. Do you get book calluses?
You paper cut calluses.
Paper cut calluses. But yeah, so I'm going to take her hand between my two hands, and I'm going to just whisper very softly. It is actually for her. It's not a performance. I'm just going to whisper my flower at her hand.
All right. Yeah, a little like her face just goes bright flush red, and you just feel through her hands like her pulse quicken, and there's a charge between you two, and it is just like both of you are like, Jewel, you are just like, holy shit, what kind of chemistry is going on over here? This is amazing.
Oh yeah, Jewel's
and
totally
then I'm gonna
inspired.
hand the spear off to somebody else before I make a stupid oath. Real quick. Just
Right. Jewel, you
Nice.
take the spear, you feel the invigoration of magic rush through you, and I need you to make a will save.
Uh-oh. Yeah, like fuckboy Flamby can turn up the romance, but also like does not want to get caught.
Wait, who's making a save?
You are, Jewel.
Making a which save?
Wisdom.
Oh, okay. 3.
Okay. You want nothing more than that pitch black lotus. You need it inside of you immediately, and if you do not snort it right now, you will die. You're pretty sure you're gonna die if you don't get that inside of you right now.
Okay.
So you have a fat sack of the lotus, but who has the pure?
Ooh. I don't know if we established that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say evens or odds. Who wants to be even?
I'll be even.
Okay. I'll be odd.
All right, here we go. And we have odd.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 13,
man.
even better. Okay, so Jewel, the pouch of pure is burning a hole in your pocket, and you just rip it out.
Oh shit.
And you just like, you just inhale this fucking experimental tar.
Oh my god.
And you get high as fuck. You just like, we have to do things now. We have to go, people. And you just start like running around, giving everybody directions of things to do on the ship. And then like you have so many different ideas that you need to talk with Flamby about. And you have like 12,000 different concepts of men and how economics works. And just like, what is love? You know, just all of it, all at once, right now. And you need to tell it to everyone.
And I'm just gonna keep going. Library. You can find this out at the library. Oh my god.
Oh, you rolled
I'm
a
trying
3.
to do things.
Oh, yeah. All right, so
Incredible.
You guys listen. You guys, I can see to the end of the universe. I can actually see. I can see where the universe ends and then the next universe begins. Listen, this is really important, you guys. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Listen to me.
And you realize that she's talking to the mast. There's like this beautiful elf maiden that's carved on the bowsprit, at the head of a ship, and you think that that's a real person, and you're just sharing all your ideas to this person because they're the most steady.
Oh my god.
And
she's like caressing it and like
oh yeah,
making love to this bowsprit.
All right. So you guys are able to
When
get the ship
Cord's not
going.
here, you and I start romancing just the weirdest things.
I know. I can't help it.
I love it so much, you guys. You guys. All right. You set sail, and within 15, 20 minutes, you make it out to the yacht. The captain calls for docking, and it's just a party over there. And they're like, "Yeah, join the party!" And everyone's all about it. And you have like the giant sack of Black Lotus, and they're like, "Ah, Lady Lotus Squad!" The whole boat is like going nuts. And they set up the boarding plank, which is like this 2-foot wide slat that goes from ship to ship. How would you guys like to get across? There's also like rigging. You could just make a go for it across the 15, 20 feet. So many different ways.
So many. I'm
Okay.
a little concerned that we have an option.
Jewel's gonna do the most like flamboyant, like acrobatic stunt of her life because she just feels completely invincible and is just gonna try to do like as many flips as possible in the air as she leaps from one surface to the next.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check, and I'll give you advantage on it because you are on 10,000 watts of juice right now. 21 gigawatts!
You think athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Okay, so... Okay, 18.
18, yeah. You just see Jewel run across the deck, and she's like, "Mama, come on!" And she does like 12,000 flips across decks, and then lands with this superhero knee on the ground. Like,
Nice.
oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning, but it looks too cool, so she does it anyways.
Yes.
Adelaide,
Yes.
how would you like to get across?
I mean, I'm gonna walk across like a reasonable human. But you know that like I'm gonna be, doing that like slow click walk. I want my coming to sound like the footsteps of doom. Just like walking across, just like I'm just walking, but I also kind of want to roll for intimidation on it because it's just like if anyone has hurt a hair, I don't need to show off how powerful I am. You already know.
Go for it.
Okay. And this is where I get all my nat ones out, right? Ooh, yeah, kind of. 9.
9. All right.
That's with my phone.
You're walking across, and you're trying to be all this like badass, cool, mysterious, menacing individual, but then you're holding the hands of this moony-eyed lady behind you, and whatever it is that you were trying to like portray or put out there is just completely done away by this woman behind you that's just like staring at you.
So like I'm walking across like a lion and everybody's just like, look at those kittens.
Yeah, I'm like,
Gotcha.
oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're holding hands.
Aw.
You make it across, and everybody is just super excited that you're here. And they're like, "Did you bring the lotus? Do you have the stuff?"
Boy, howdy.
Do we have the stuff?
Well, let's see. Do we just like shake it out? Like,
I'm gonna say Jewel has the stuff. She has the stuff and the spear. She's just like working. So Jewel, what do you want to do?
What is the mama? What is in what order? Where? What happens now?
You see Mama and oh god, what was her name? Gorgonzola Slip.
Yes.
Gorgonzola Slip come up onto the main deck. And she was like, "Ooh, wow, okay, very mysterious and like a lot, but you brought the goods, so here we go, people." And she comes over and she pulls out a knife and she just like slices open the bag and she just like throws a handful of it like across the crowd, like, "Enjoy yourselves,
Oh my
bitches!"
This is a party.
I'm your Lotus now.
Oh shit!
I like
We
that.
are in
Maybe
full
instead of the
bloom.
Gorgonzola Slip, I'll be the Black Lotus. Maybe I'll be the Black Lotus. And you see, even the
Ooh.
pigment of the lotus is the same as the pigment of her skin. Very charcoaly. Woo! Well, that's just fine. That is just fine. Thank you very, very much. And you guys feel the marks evaporate off of your wrists. But then, Jewel, you feel an immediate compulsion to make another oath.
oh,
Okay. I suddenly feel compelled to swear that I will never put Mama in danger again.
And you feel the spear stamp on the ground, and a mark appears on your wrist. The countdown. And she looks at you and she's like, "Oh, I see you were able to get the goods and the spear. Well done. Well, you enjoy that. You enjoy that spear. I am so glad to be done with it." And you see Mama come out and she hugs you girls. Hi! Oh, I missed my girls.
we miss you too, Mama.
Uh,
Have they been treating you well?
oh yeah, it's been a party.
Oh my
Although
God.
this one's a bit clingy, and she points to Gorgonzola Slip. Look,
Let me guess, she tried all those cheesy lines on you.
Oh god, that was good. Oh, nice.
I mean, I could have gone with she tried to slip you one, but
Oh my God, you're so good.
Amazing.
So good.
She looks at you both and she's like, "I couldn't tell you last night because I was just having so much fun. But it's about Scarlet.
what?
What?
She found M and she left to go get him." Blackout.
Oh. What?
We're busy doing drug deals, and we could be off hand murdering M.
Oh my God, that was a great turn of events.
I cannot. I
Wait,
cannot
so we
with
get to-
you.
We get to. Oh, let's find Scarlet.
I know.
I miss Scarlet.
Although Although, side quest, you know who I bet would be super into that sphere? Mayor Hammerpants, right? He likes shiny stuff.
Oh.
Maybe.
He also
Yeah.
might want to replace some things from his mantle.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing went missing. Absolutely nobody stole anything.
You know, it'd be hilarious as if the masks that you stole and replaced with your disguise kit. He's like, "Oh, these masks are amazing.
Yeah.
They seem to have gotten better and better."
That's right. I still have those.
You do still have them, and I still have his like lineage. His
You do.
Yeah.
You do. That's true.
So. In this world, if we were going to get a Kama Sutra printed, like, what kind of capital would we need to get that off the ground? You know.
Let's see. A book costs like what, 10 gold or something like that. I don't know. I would have to do some math. I'm gonna have to crunch some numbers on that.
Okay, I'm just, I'm just curious. I feel like,
Are you
It's
gonna
what the people
commission an
want.
artist, or are you gonna do all the work yourself?
No, Flamby's the artist. It's gonna be Flamby Jules Publishing Company.
mhm. There we go. Like, Jules doing the modeling, Flamby's doing
This is our
the
nest egg.
drawing. Yeah, this is
This is your nest egg.
our nest egg. This is the retirement plan.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, we are the In Crowd. Thank you all so much for coming out on this wild, wacky, hungover adventure this evening. We're so glad to have you. Bring your friends next time. If you're having a good time, we're having a good time. If we're having a good time, we hope you're having a good time. And we will see you next Thursday. And let's do a raid. We're going to raid Dork Tales. So stick around for more nerdery. Awesome nerdery.
Dork Tales. Dork Tales.
Bye, everyone. We're counting down the raid. 2, 1.
Dork Tales.
Nice.